So this is a video on how to set up a Pro C Hunter controller. Either it was never set up or it's had its memory erased, and we're going to be setting up for brand new grass. So we're going to have all of the zones running for 25 minutes each every day of the week, twice a day. Once we get to higher temperatures, then we'll want to increase it to 3 times a day. So first we open this guy up and we got a blank screen. So make sure that we've actually got our transformer plugged in, and that will give us some power. And then we'll see our screen magically turn on. Next, we go over to our set current time and date. Use the plus and minus buttons to set the right time and date. So 2021, then use the right arrow to go across to the next. Set our month, which is May, and then across again. And then set our day, which is Sunday the 2nd, and it even tells you, so it says Sunday. Yeah, there we go. Then we hit the next arrow again, and it goes to our time. The first thing it will do is it will ask you if you want AM, PM, or 24. So we've already got it set correct, AM. Then go across, get the right time. So 7:55. Went a bit too far, but you just use that up and down, that plus and minus arrows. It's really simple, and that's it. That is our set current time and date complete. Then we go to our station run times. These Pro Cs, they give you an option of 3 programs, A, B, and C. So you can see right now I am on program A. If I hit the program button, it will change to B, C, A. So you can keep flicking through. We're going to start on program A. First thing I want to do is open this guy up and work out how many zones we have. So, basic wiring. The white is always the common. If you're not sure, come a little bit closer and you can see behind there, it actually says common, C-O-M. The common wire goes to every single valve. But for now, you guys can just ignore that. Go to your colored wires. These are your field wires. So the colored wires are the field wires, the common is the white. So you can see, we can count, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 valves. The drip is always blue. So we actually only have 3 zones that are sprinkler heads and then a drip zone. So I'm going to repeat that again. You've got the common, then you've got your field wires, which are all of the valves. Let's go back to here. So program A is just our sprinkler heads. So we want to put time on on zones 1, 2, and 3. So we do our plus until we get to 25 minutes. And then we hit the right arrow. We've got 25 minutes now on zones 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to leave nothing on 4 because that's going to go on a separate program, and that will run for a total of 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then we go to our start time, making sure it's on program A. We do our plus and we get to 6 AM. These go up in 15-minute increments. Hit the next arrow and you got your choice of your second start time. This time I'm going to go down because we're going to go to 6 PM. The Pro C gives you a choice of 4 start times. So you can see I've got 1, 2, 3 is off, and 4 is off. So when we get to higher temperatures, when we get into the 90s, what we then need to do with program A, if it's still new grass, is add a 3rd start time. So what we would do is we would go up until we get to 12 PM. That way it's going to run at 6 AM, 12 PM, and 6 PM, 3 times a day. Just like that. At the moment we don't need that, so I'm going to turn that guy off. Just like that. Then we go down to the bottom, which is our set days of the week. These guys are automatically going to have every single day set. So if it's got a raindrop, that means that it's going to water that day. This is an older Pro C, so if I hit the minus button on a day, it will disappear. So you can see Monday is now no longer going to run. On the newer Pro Cs, it will have a line going through the raindrop, but it just means exactly the same thing. It means it won't run on that day. We want every single day to run. If you come on here and the screen looks different, so it looks like this, just keep hitting the right arrow until it goes back and those numbers will disappear. This is intervals. We don't want intervals. We just want it to run on the days of the week. So have it set for all days of the week. That is program A set up. Now we want to go to our drip. So go to set station runtime. We hit our program button. We go to B. Then we go across to which zone? Zone 4, the one with the blue wire. 15 minutes is all we want. If the landscape bed is huge, then you can increase it to say 20, 25 minutes. But for residential, 15 minutes is more than enough. If you do longer than that, then we're just going to flood this guy every single morning. Then we go down to our run times. And again, we've got it set every single day of the week. Then we go up to our program start time. Go to start time 1. We want this guy to come on before the sprinkler head. So we've got the sprinkler heads coming on at 6 a.m. So any time before 6. Let's give ourselves plenty of time. So let's go 4:30 in the morning. So every day at 4:30 in the morning, the drip is going to come on for 15 minutes. Every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., the sprinkler heads are going to come on. Make sure it's all set. And that's it. You then leave it in the run position. And as long as it's in the run position, when it hits those schedules, it's going to fire. The last thing that we want is this guy over here, our rain-free sensor. I don't have a rain-free sensor. However, we need to make sure this guy is in the bypass position. If it's active, then even a little bit of rain, and this guy is going to turn off. For new grass, we want this guy off. So really make sure that that guy is turned off.